Guys, so in part of this journey of kind of trying to find myself and just reassess just where I'm at, preceding like the narcissistic abusive relationship that I was in, part of the challenge is also being able to identify like maybe previous traumas that are pre-existing traumas that I've had throughout my life, before the relationship, leading up to the relationship, and what has made me susceptible to being a victim of narcissistic abuse. I think this is very important to decipher between this type of thinking as well as like the concept of victim blaming. It's very different in the sense that not only are you not blaming yourself, but you're taking responsibility just for your previous look upon life, just how the impact of your life overall has had an effect on just where you're at in your life today, and just the experiences that you've had along that time that have played a part in just who you are becoming, and being able to identify those traumas and that past pain and hurt that is so embedded into who we are as people is huge in the sense of being able to fully heal internally and to identify a source of where this pain is coming from. And it ultimately allows you to um, not only heal from the abuse that you've been through, but also just, release all of the toxic trauma experience that you've had throughout your life that have resurfaced because of these events that you've been through, or just detaching from that, those bonds that you built so strongly with in order to survive. Like, it's completely normal, for somebody who feels like they're constantly having to survive through the madness, where they build this insecurity of safety, this insecurity of who they are, and just seeking that security on outside sources rather than looking within and finding that comfortability with yourself. And I think that's huge in identifying and fully healing. I think it's huge in being able to just see yourself in different ways and see how your experiences and the inward effect that it had on you influences just the sources that come into your life and the people in your life that enter your life. The view that you have within yourself is ultimately going to reflect on the experiences that you have in life. And I just encourage people to kind of find, the source within them that they are not comfortable with, they're insecure about, just any possible traumas that you've been through that just haven't been resolved, haven't been, let go of. Those things are deeply embedded within ourselves, within our being. And it's important to kind of release those, just that trauma and the effects that it has on us. It's important to release that in order to heal. It's not within our own minds, it's within our bodies that are creating these strong bonds with traumatic experiences, and seeking out outward things to kind of fill that void, that emptiness, that loneliness, that pain, just trying to relieve it, trying to release any sort of agony, relieve it, and that's ultimately going to cause more wounds. It's just going to deeply wound us more. So I think that's why it's important to kind of identify, pre-existing wounds that have been there throughout our lives in order to heal from the source, and then be able to move forward and heal so that we can, welcome anything more in our life that's going to help us heal as well. So, yeah, if you guys want to kind of learn more about that or just have more of an understanding of it, I strongly advise to subscribe and watch videos from Melanie Evans. She's a great speaker. She's been through narcissistic abuse herself, and she really emphasizes just the importance of internal healing, quantum healing, just how this is so important in releasing our previous wounds, our previous traumas, our previous pains in order to fully heal and accept ourselves. So, yeah, that's just where I'm at, just kind of learning more about that and working towards full healing. Have a great day. Take care.